Hello, this is Wild One. I've been expansion hunting today at my local game and hobby store, and now I have several unboxings to do. The first one I'm going to do is the Imperial Assault Jabba's Realm expansion. I'm a little bit behind. This has been out for a while, so there. This one has the Rancor in it, so this will be interesting to see. We've got the Gamorrean Guards, we've got a flying stormtrooper, all sorts of fun stuff. You know who's not in here? Who's not in here is Jabba the Hutt. There's a token in here. Again, this is the Fantasy Flight scam that I willingly participate in. They did it with Twin Shadows by putting Boba Fett on the cover, and you have to buy Boba Fett separately. And they did it with Bespin's Gambit. And I don't remember what's on the cover of Return to Hoth, but I'm sure there's somebody on the cover who's not in the box. But again, Jabba's Realm has Jabba on the front, and Jabba is not in the box. You have to buy them separately. The little book. Let's see, where's the stop? There it is. Alright, so I will not go past this page because there's this top secret campaign stuff is in here. What is the time period for this one anyway? The time period, it says, in order to allow a more open-ended play experience, the Jabba's Realm campaign does not include a time period. Missions of all time periods may be included when playing this campaign. That's pretty amazing. That means you can... Here's some skirmish stuff. We've got two new skirmish locations, skirmish maps. We have the Pit of Carcoon, and then we have this big one here, the Nalhutta Borderlands. Wow. Okay. Got more stickers for placing on the bases of units. Punch sheets here, more locations. I think there's some new tokens in here I haven't seen. And there's the weak little Jabba token in there. And then you've got lizard riding, what is that thing? I know what those are. Stormtrooper on top. I guess that's a separate purchasable unit too. And then of course there's the Jedi Luke. I know he's sold separately as well. I was thinking that the Sarlacc pit made an appearance here, but no, there's the Rancor chamber does though. So this is the chamber where the Rancor lives. You see that pile of bones in the middle. Lots and lots of minis in the bag. The one I'm most interested in looking at is the Rancor. He's buried in here. He is one big piece. It's funny, he still only takes up a 2x3 space, just like the ATSTs do. Like the Banthas do too. Damn, he's huge. I've got a head, I've got an arm, I've got some legs. There's still a torso buried in here. And I think one more arm. Wow, he is most of what's in this bag. Once I get all of his pieces out, there will not be any room left. Boy, if I was somebody who liked to paint miniatures, I'd be in hog's heaven right now, because this is a hell of a miniature to be trying to do. So, I mean, it's a little warped there, but let's see if we can't fit him on here. And this is the torso. We have arm number 1. And then we have arm number 2. This is hard to actually assemble because just like the real Rancor, he's got all these spikes on him, and it kind of hurts to try and push these in because I'm having to push against spikes that are actually on here. And then here is part of his head. So there's another piece still. So there's the top part of his head, but the bottom part of his head is still in there somewhere. There is his lower jaw. Look at that scary thing. Holy cow, that is a huge mini. That is like probably the biggest mini that they've released so far. Definitely bigger than the ATST. More cards. We've got some more cargo units here. We got some painkillers, a flash bomb, and a pit droid. That's interesting. Got some more rewards. Interesting. Haymaker. That's interesting. Bread for war. And then we've got, here are the items you can shop for. Some new ones for 1, 2, and 3. And then these are for our heroes. So these are all the experience related items for the heroes, skills and items and whatnot. Mainly skills. And then we have, it's been a while since I played, I can't remember what some of these are called, but these are like the strategy. Yeah, I pick a particular strategy for a campaign, whether it's this one, which is called, you can read that, it's called Hutt Mercenaries. This one's got Vader on the back of the card. And this strategy, this one's called, get that to focus. It's called Nemesis. More status cards. This is the status called Hidden. I think this was introduced in a previous expansion. Here's Weekend. Here is, these are the interesting ones. So here's the Pit Droid. And Salacious B. Crumb. That's that goofball. The squealing little goofball that basically is Jabba's pet. And then we got skirmish cards. Lots and lots of skirmish cards in here. Some 3-pointers. There's a 0-pointer, Stimulants. Okay. But it's only usable by smugglers. See? Stimulants, smugglers. We've got stuff for hunters and smugglers. Wow, a lot of these are just hunter or smuggler cards. And then here's one that's specific to one character. There's several of those. Okay. Actually, I think those were for the, yeah, those are the three new hero characters that you can play that are in here. We have our heroes here. All 3 of them are in this bag. This is Shailavarad. She looks like a mean one. This should be her right here. So there she is. Next we have Vinto Frida. He's from Greedo's race. This would be And Omar Coma. Omar Coma looks like the race of the guy whose buddy's got the death sentence on 12 systems. Made a cameo in Rogue One. Oh my god, he's got 20 health. Most of these people have like anywhere from like 10 to 12 health, and maybe there's a few that are a little over 12, but 20, holy crap. That is a lot of health. I wonder what he's got. Oh, I see it, never mind. So he's got 20 health, but he has 0 defense. I was like, where's the trade-off here? Otherwise he's kind of OP. Nope, he just doesn't roll any defense dice. I got some more cards here. I think we've got some of the... wow, I wish I could remember the names of some of what these cards are called, because it's been so long since I played that campaign. My last campaign was a while back, and I haven't played any skirmishes in a while. So here's... these are like the equivalents of the mission cards that oh, these are the agenda cards, yeah. So these are the agenda cards for campaign. For the Imperial player, we have deployment cards. There's a regular and elite jet trooper. Captain Taro. Yeah, so he's the one who's separate package. You have to buy him separately. Yukai Pirate. I remember those pirates from Return of the Jedi. There's an elite one. Gamorrean guards, of course, the pig guards. The Rancor. Oof. He's got 15 health. That's not horrible. But he's 10. Costs 10 to deploy him. That's a lot of influence to build up. And there's actually 2 rank. Oh, that's because we have... Okay, so this is another example of where we've got a campaign and a skirmish version of the Rancor. There's Jabba the Hutt. Also, we have a campaign and skirmish version of Jabba. Jabba only has 10 health. Leia took all 10 of that away when she choked him. And then, of course, our heroes. So we've got Shyla, Binto, and Onar. And then we have some, here's a skirmish upgrade, Indentured Jester. It's an attachment. And we've got, for the allies, the Rebellion, we've got Alliance Ranger. We've got, of course, the Jedi Luke. It actually says there he is a Jedi Knight. Yeah, these are missions, so I won't go through these because they kind of spoil the story, right? Side missions. Quite a few side missions here. And then here's the skirmish cards. So there's a new skirmish called Desert Dangers, which uses that big pit, and then Battle for the Katana, also using the pit. And then we've got Enemy of My Enemy and Border Dispute. That is everything that's in the box. There's quite a bit in here. As usual, as expected, I could have predicted ahead of time that it would be mostly air because of these crappy inserts that Fantasy Flight throws in now. They're doing this with all their games. The first time I saw this was with, I think, Mists of Xanaga, or Xanaga, however you want to pronounce it, from Runebound, the last big box expansion that I got. It was the first time I saw this, and I was like, oh, really, this is where they're going with this? And then they've just been doing it ever since. Anyway, still plenty of stuff here to play with. I've got some extra figures to get, namely Luke the Jedi Knight and Jabba the Hutt, and probably that Stormtrooper on the Lizard. I'm a completionist, so I want to get them all. At any rate, I'm really looking forward to playing this. If I can ever get the Return to Hoth campaign going, then we can jump right into Jabba's realm. If you like this unboxing, give it a like, and feel free to share the video, subscribe to my channel, and click the little bell if you want to get notifications when I post new videos. And until next time, which will be another unboxing, this is Wild One signing off.